I buy stock every single week for my family. Do that as a habit, right? That's where the wealth is built. It's not with the big grand stuff. Stop, like all the stuff with the rappers they ain't got no money. And they're puppets anyway. They don't even control their own destiny. They can't do nothing by themselves. The seriously strong people in the community are the ones who start those little businesses. They work in a very conservative fashion. They preserve their resources. They offer a quality product at a fair price. And next thing you know, they've got that extra 10,000 a month. Then it becomes 20, then 30, then 40. Next thing you know, it's 100,000 a month. And I've seen this happen a lot in the Black Business School. A lot of people, a lot of you have done that. So anyway, let me read a couple more stats about family-owned businesses and why every Black family should have a family business. Second of all, according to the Family Firm Institute, family-owned companies generate 49% of the global private sector GDP. So there are lots of family-owned businesses out here that are driving the economy already. Right? So you're not doing anything different or new. There's whole trainings on this, whole strategies on this. Next, longevity pays off. This is according to the Harvard Business Review. 30% of family businesses survive into the next generation. So only 12% of non-family businesses make it past 5 years. So if you have a family business and you use that as part of your family identity, like, so for example, when we do our economic elevation circles, I'm asking everybody to have like a family logo, make it a family brand. And then if your brand starts making money, get that trademark on the brand. I talked to Dr. Ken Harris, uh, who is just, oh, buddy, I love this guy, and I have so much respect for him. He's out of Detroit. We ate lunch at an Ethiopian restaurant, and Ken, he's a smart guy. He has his doctorate from Michigan State University. He's a member of Omega Psi-Phi, and he picked me up, and we went to eat, and we were sitting there, and we were talking, and he was talking about the Black Business League, and they have I think hundreds of chapters across the country, and Ken and I are partnering this year for the All Black National Convention, and as a result of that, Ken has, I think, 6 African leaders that are bringing their delegations to the convention this year. He's got the trade delegations that are going to other countries, and they're talking about building data centers and all kinds of crazy, just stuff that's really, really awesome to hear. And what I like about that is he understands what we need, right? What we need really as families and as communities is we need infrastructure is something that's there. These are institutions that are owned and controlled by you. um, I don't know if all HBCUs are part of our infrastructure. They're part of someone else's infrastructure, and I don't know if, I'm not saying that they're bad. They're amazing places. We're sending our child to one, but I'm trying to understand, if you have mediocre white universities that have multi-billion-dollar endowments, why don't any of our HBCUs have endowments at that level? And why is it that it's so easy for other people to infiltrate those institutions? Like those vampires in the movie Sinners. That's what the vampires do. They sit and they make you feel comfortable sharing your space, your sacred spaces with other people. And then next thing you know, they come in and they start sucking blood out of you. And so I really almost think that in addition to our amazing HBCUs, which deserve support, all the support that we can muster, also in favor of establishing newer, stronger, more independent institutions, like the Black Business School. That's one of them. That's one that we've established that can actually operate in a way where we can truly dig to the root of the Black economic problem and truly elevate ideas that are really going to solve the issue, right? Not just sort of say, okay, if Black people get more jobs, then we'll be in a better position. The reality is that Black people have always had jobs. We've had jobs since slavery. There's Black jobs are everywhere, but Black jobs don't create Black wealth. This has been proven time and time again. So when your best and brightest, your smartest, your most capable are all seeking a Black job, working for a white man, then guess what's going to happen? The Black man will be sustained. The white man's going to get rich.